Hello folks, this is Don Cloud from Cloud Financial with the April 2016 Educational Economic Update. In this video we'll talk about some of the economic events that influenced markets in the last month and give you some insight into what they could mean for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end for a required disclosure statement. After several rocky months for the financial markets, March turned out several straight weeks of gains, giving investors hope for the spring, and we'll see what happens. After months of strength, the U.S. dollar weakened against other currencies. A strong dollar makes domestic goods more expensive to foreign buyers, which has hurt corporate profits. A comparatively weak U.S. dollar will help make U.S. products more competitive on the global market, which we hope will reflect an international demand for our goods. Last month was also important for central bank policy. The European Central Bank and the Bank of Japan and the Federal Reserve all held meetings to determine monetary policy. Now, in recent years, there's been a divide between the Fed, which is moving away from ultra-low rates, and European and Japan central banks, which are fighting slow economies with negative rates and quantitative easing. However, discussions at the March Fed meeting showed the U.S. economists are also becoming more concerned about growth. During the March meeting, the Fed voted to hold rates steady and indicated that officials are planning for a slow pace for rate hikes this year. Remarks after the meeting showed that Fed economists are divided. Some officials want to start raising rates soon, while others want to take a more wait-and-see approach. However, Fed Chairman Janet Yellen has been clear about her intention to remain cautious in the face of global risk. We also got some good economic news last month. The final estimate for fourth quarter economic growth showed the GDP grew at an annual rate of 1.4% instead of 1%. Much of the improvement came from a stronger than expected consumer spending, which is great news for the economy. The labor markets also continued to add jobs in March, which supported further spending. On the other hand, the increased spending at the end of 2015 may have come at the expense of growth in the first quarter of 2016. Consumer spending data from January has been revised lower, causing first quarter GDP forecast to plummet. Now, looking ahead, we'll be awaiting reports from the first quarter that ended in March to see whether the numbers support or weaken concerns about growth this year. We're not the only ones who will be watching and monitoring this data very closely. We know that the Fed will be watching ahead of its April meeting to see whether the economy can support additional rate increases. Will they raise interest rates in April? It's hard to say, but not likely. Currently, most economists predict a June 2016 interest rate hike, but there's always room for surprises if the data looks really good. Well, that's it for the April Educational Economic Update. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns about what we've discussed, please give us a call at the office. Now, here are some upcoming events we'd like you to know about. Retire Now, simple solutions for retirement. At the Fish Market in Gadsden. Now this will be May 3rd and 10th at 5:30. Our college courses that we have, Rejuvenate Your Retirement, is being held at Calhoun Community College in Decatur, May 12th and 19th from 1 to 3. We also have Retirement Planning Today, being held at UAH, May 11th and 18th, or May 17th and 24th from 5:30 to 8:30. Retirement Planning Today held at Northwest Shoals Community College. This will be May 12th and 19th or May 16th and 23rd from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Rejuvenate Your Retirement, being held at UAH June 12th and 21st from 1 to 3 p.m. Retirement Planning Today, sponsored by Drake State, Downtown Campus, will be June 14th and 21st or 16th and 23rd from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Once again, this is Don Cloud from Cloud Financial signing off for the month of April 2016. Please remember that nothing we've talked about here is a recommendation. If you would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 256-715-0094. We'd be happy to talk to you.
While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Investment advisory services offered through Cloud Investments, LLC, a registered investment advisor in the state of Alabama. Insurance products and services are offered through Cloud Financial Incorporated. Cloud Investments, LLC and Cloud Financial Incorporated are affiliated companies.